Mercury just ingressed into Virgo today, and now it's being at the 0 degree Virgo. It's creating my favorite finger of Yod, the golden Yod aspect with Pluto at 0 degrees of Aquarius and the Neptune at 29 degrees of Pisces. So this Mercury has been creating this Yod aspect, and it is bringing up some kind of a faded energy. You know, the fate and karmic themes are strongly present right now, with the fact that Sun and Mars came into an exact sextile point recently, just now today, we are really coming to find more clarity. We want to really find more clarity in the mind and clear cut, kind of like cut the past, cut the old energetics, so we can aim the tip point of the yod, the golden yod, right? Aligning our will with the will of God. Energy is strongly present. But this Mercury will be in Virgo for quite a long time, because Mercury will start its retrograde journey on August 5th. Now, before going into this Nine of Discs energy for today, this Mercury is going to start its retrograde and it's going to move back into Leo. And from September 9th to September 9th, it's going to come back into Virgo, and it's going to stay in Virgo till September 26th. So it's going to be a long time that we're going to work with Virgo. Virgo, Mercury in Virgo. Mercury in Virgo holds, right? Mercury is at home in Virgo. And Nine of Pentacles is the energy that we want to really coming into that embodiment of. Nine of Pentacles, it is the queen, it is the goddess in her own garden. We want to focus on what we have rather than what we don't have, right? Not overly criticizing or judging ourselves or our situations, the world, everything, right? This is the energy of half cup empty, half cup full. And with that 10 of cups coming over that Nine of Pentacles, we really want to find our focused on the half fullness of everything. Even when we are in a really uncomfortable space of disaster and confusions and misery and grief and pain and all of that, if we tap into who we truly are, when we tap into the root consciousness, root cosmic consciousness that is sparkling, that is like bursting in fire within us, that's our strength, that's the power we have. Regardless of what's going on in the world, when we connect to our strength, we know we have all the powers to change our situations and change the world. We want to connect to that kind of very, in a way, progressive determination to connect to that kind of a strong will. That will is very important right now with this Mercury at 0 degree of Virgo, at the tip point of the golden yod, the finger of God. The God is pointing a finger at us. The finger is being pointed at our brain, our mind, how we think, right? Our mind is like the sword, right? Double-edged sword. It can cut us and kill us through focused on, when our mind is focused on all the failures and the darkness and the chaos that we can find in our world, right? Chaos is everywhere, right? Especially if we watch the news, it's all about that, right? But if we use the double-edged sword, our mind, now, I'm not saying focusing on that is wrong and focusing on goodness is the right. There is no right or wrong, but it is the skill that we can cultivate to focus on the goodness, not focusing on what we do not have, not focusing on the heavy energetics that can take us down into the space of desperation, depression, confusion, all the muddy mud that can take us down, right? What is taking us down is our mind, right? Thoughts, feelings created by the mind. But we are the creators of our own stories that we tell our own selves, right? Thoughts are words. The beginning of whole creation was the word. It's the vibration, it's the song, it's the poem that we tell ourselves, it's the story, right? So we want to create, we want to be a creator of positive stories, positive sound, positive vibrations, the noise that take us up, that lifts us up. That mantra can be that everything is working out for me no matter what. Whatever is happening for me is happening to me. It's not happening to me, it's happening for me. When we hit the bottom, there is only way up. And then I have faith in the goodness of this world, of this universe. So I focus on the half full. When the back of the deck is the Four of Wands, when we can start to really find inner balance between good and the bad, right? Because that balance can be easily triggered to fall into that bad, right? It's easy to think negative. I think it's because of the gravitational pull of this earthly realm, right? All the heavy feelings and negative thoughts belong to this earthly realm. They don't belong to that 5D higher conscious level, right? The higher conscious vibrational realm where we are trying to get to, right? When if we are trying to get to that space of ascension and self-realization and awakening, and when we are raising the vibration of the mind to tap into that cosmic consciousness, there is only positivity, right? There is only it's like the bliss, meaningless bliss, even in a way. There is no reason that has to be associated with that spark of bliss, because bliss is our true nature. Joy and happiness and absolute and unconditional love is our true nature. It's the nature of our spirit, of our immortal spirit, right? Unmanifested spark of energy that's aligned, that's living within us. Today, as Mercury is at 0 degree point, 0 degree point is always a reset point. Mercury in Virgo can be overly criticizing, analyzing, right, our own selves or other worldly things, but we want to use this Mercury in a very powerful Mercury at 0 degrees to reset something and choose to release all those negatively oriented mind, to start this new wheel of the mind, new patterns, new cycles, new will and determination, and we can change ourselves, and so that we can be the force to change the world. Yes, thank you so much for listening. Peace.